It did. I was really happy that Isabel got a recognition, particularly after what they were called under 18.
Yeah, big one. How's her injury?
We're not sure. I've prepared myself for it.
Good morning, welcome to the National Basketball Performance Centre here in Manchester. It is Academy Finals Day and we've got 3 great games of basketball coming up for you today. I'm Kaz Bullock here with Adam Masters and we're going to be with you on the Basketball England YouTube channel throughout the day, bringing you all the action from Academy Finals. So we're going to kick things off at 11:30 in around 5 minutes time. We've got the CBL Final, which is the College Basketball League. That's the recently rebranded ABL. And we have 2 first-time finalists in Shenley, Brook and Bracknell and Wokingham College. Then at 2 o'clock, we have the WEABL Final between reigning champions City of London Academy taking on Itchen. And at 5:30, rounding things out, we've got the EABL Final between Barking Abbey and Myerscough College. So a great lineup of action for you today. Adam, looking forward to it?
Always. You know that these are my favourite events because we get to see the current crop of the best under-18 basketball in the country, the future of the sport in this country. And what's not to love about opening with the first game with 2 teams that are brand new to this, believe have never played each other, don't know a lot about each other.
Yeah.
And, you know, these guys, watching them in the warm-ups, they're definitely hyped for this one. There's been some crazy above-the-rim slam dunk action from both ends. So I'm expecting this one to be a great way to start the day.
Absolutely. Now looking at how these 2 teams got here, so we have Shenley Brook End in Group A. They are the number 1 seed. They've had an unbeaten regular season, had gone 12-0 and are currently on a 14-game winning streak with 2 wins in the playoffs. So to get here in the quarter-final, they beat Carmel College 74-62. And then in the semi-final, they beat Haringey Sixth Form College 87-83. So a kind of a close one in that last semi-final. And a few players to keep your eye on today for Shenley. We've got Robertus Barkauskas. He was the MVP of Group A and has made all-conference first team. William Isakea, all-conference first team as well as captain in this squad. And they also have Coach of the Year in Billy Beddoe. So, you know, a lot of talent on this squad.
Definitely. I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing these guys play. Both teams look to be filled with athletes and apart from the little dunk contest that we're going, I'm just watching some of these guys shoot from the outside. Looks like we've got some shooters as well. We have.
And then looking at Bracknell and Wokingham College, they're coming out of Group C. They are the number 2 seed. They had an 11-1 season, beating Holy Trinity in the quarter-final by 10 points, and then Crest Academy 89-70 in the semi-final. Now they come into this averaging 105 points per game. They like to score. They're a high-volume shooting team. And they are led by Myers Amu Gottfried, MVP of Group C, all-conference first team, and recently selected for the England Under-18s 4 Nations tournament next month. So a really exciting young player. I'm sure if people haven't heard of him before today, they will after today. They also have Gabe Romero-Sanz, who made all-conference first team, and Coach of the Year as well for Group C, Martin Amu Gottfried, dad of Myers. So a father-son combo there.
Well, that's what I kind of love about this game, Kaz. In this country, you're never far away with some sort of link to the past, and we certainly have in this one. I mean, I remember watching Martin Gottfried playing in the BBL as a youngster, playing for the London Towers. He spent a year here in Manchester playing for the Giants as well. So it's always great to see one of these former British basketball heroes of mine coaching the team, and then to have one of his son on there as well just makes it even sweeter. So I remember Martin Gottfried's game, and I'm going to be looking for similarities. Martin was a great shooter from outside, and but he could get inside if need be as well. So let's just see just the similarities between father and son.
It's always great to see, isn't it, if you can replicate that play as well. And Myers Amu Gottfried had a great season for the in the CBL, and a very exciting young player. So we're just about a minute away from tip-off. As teams will have a quick talk things over before they come back on court. And we'll get the starting 5s for you very shortly. So starting for Shenley Brook, it will be Eric Arriaga, Robertus Barkauskas, Bwai Luak, William Isakir, and Eben Effer. And for Bracknell, Gabe Ramiro Sands, French Biltcliffe, George Collins, Myers Anu Gottfried, and Mohamed Sakine. As Bracknell's warm-up looks like it's just hanging off the rim.
Yeah, well, I just looked up there and French Bitliff was hanging off the rim. He's just making sure that everything's okay. And he's about business. He had his hair down in the warm-ups. He's tied it up into a bunch now.
He means business.
He's about to go to war. And as always, Kaz, it's nice to see referee Ingus Bankovic on the floor.
It is such a hard-working man.
Gets everywhere, that guy.
It's time to make history, whichever way this trophy goes. For the first time ever, these two sides reaching Manchester.
Okay, so ball is up and we're underway. First possession goes to Bracknell. Amu Gottfried swings it round. Passes it inside. Oh, and a great layup. Ramiro Sands gets Bracknell on the board.
Sands is hype. You see him screaming his way back down the floor there. He's up for this one.
As Shenley look to answer. And that is going to be out of bounds. Back with Bracknell. Oh, apologies. It was a shooting foul. I missed that. So that is going to be foul number 1 on Sakine for Bracknell.
I mean, one thing these young fellas have got to look out for is getting themselves so hyped up for the event, not to get into early foul trouble. And I'm sure that the first couple of minutes of every one of these games today are not going to be scrappy, they're just going to be intense.
Yes, as Allen goes 1 of 2 from the line. Yeah, we talk about, I mean, there's an atmosphere here, isn't there, Adam? We've got a crowd. It's very early in the day, but we've got a good crowd making some noise.
Definitely. I mean, Basketball England, they put on these events to do it properly. Great atmosphere in the house today.
As Arriaga controlling things for Shenley. And 3's up, and that's good. Nothing but net for Barkauskas. And he is a problem from 3, 37.5% from behind the arc this season. Amu Gottfried on the baseline. Passes inside. And Sakine gets on the board. So 4-all tie game here early in the first. And great step to the basket.
Oh, nice little Euro step move there.
That's Amu Gottfried. Long 2's up. That one's no good. It's chased down. Bracknell with a rebound. That'll be end line at Bracknell ball. And Eric Arriaga trying to just get his hands on that, doing a good job so far this game. Arriaga kicks it out. Gets it back, driving through the basket, and he picks up the foul. And a great job from this young man already.
Yeah, showing a lot of determination there, find his way through.
So sideline, Barkauskas to inbound. Arriaga kicks it back out. Barkauskas in the corner for 3 and nails it.
Well, you always get a feeling when somebody's hitting threes at this point in the game, something special could happen.
Definitely, he's the MVP of Group A for a reason. Bracknell can't answer. So Aoife pulls the rebound down, gets it over to Origa. Isakia hands it off. And ball's loose. It is going to stay with Shenley. And Shenley here, I'm looking a little bit like they might have the slight height advantage at the court on the moment. Isakia shots up, and that's good!
Yeah, I mean, they've got some long players. I see guys at 6'9", 6'7", 6'8". Plenty of height on the floor for them.
And Gottfried draws the contact, makes the basket, and is going to head to the line. And that's the kind of play that Bracknell are going to need from their MVP in today's game, as they've gone down 6 early on in the first, just under 7 minutes to play. Shots short, bounces about, and Gottfried gets it, hands it off. And that'll be another foul on Shenley. So Sakine will be shooting 2. And the Shenley fans making some noise here, trying to put him off. It doesn't work. And goes 1 of 2 from the line. Arriaga powering down the court, hands it off. Isakia driving to the basket, can't finish. Biltcliffe gets it over to Gottfried. Ramiro Sands pulls up, nails it.
Wow, this guy's smooth, Kaz. See how beautiful the arc on that shot was.
It's a great shot, isn't it? I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot of that throughout today's game.
Yeah.
Arriaga driving to the basket. Oh, great move, but the layup doesn't drop. Collins, shots up, doesn't fall. And it's chased down by Ramiro Sands, can't quite keep it inside though, and it goes back with Shenley. Barkauskas. Isakia. Got 7 seconds on the shot clock. Arriaga's going to reset. 4 seconds. Isakia for 3. And hits at the buzzer. And William Isakia off to a hot start with 9 points. (15-9) Shenley lead. And Gottfried spins it round, and that is going to be an offensive foul call on Bracknell. So Shenley get the ball back. Isakia, and just a bit of a miscommunication on that pass, turns it over. So Bracknell with a chance to cut into the lead here, down 6 with 5 minutes to play in the first. And Gottfried driving to the basket, tough move, can't finish.
Once again, after that with the rebound, that's 4 for him already.
Arriaga's floater doesn't go, but Arriaga playing with a lot of pace. As Gottfried gets fouled.
Almost the identical move to the previous one there.
Yeah. And that's always, it's always tough to play against teams who've got players that can drive to the basket, but then are such a threat outside because, you close down one, you leave the option open for the other.
Exactly.
So we're going to see Josh Cube and Toby Holmes into the game for the first time for Bracknell. Amu Gottfried's first shot is good. He's been averaging 29.5 points per game in the regular season so far. That's a phenomenal performance as he goes 2-2 from the line. Luak. Round to Barkauskas. Isakia for three again. It's good! This guy's on fire. 12 points for Isakia in 6 minutes. Romero Sands. Fadeaway doesn't go. And Luak doing a great job on the boards, Adam.
Yeah.
Barkauskas looks to answer, and he does. It's a three-point shootout. And Bracknell want a timeout. Coach Martin Amu Gottfried wants to talk things over as Shenley go up 18-11 with just over 4 minutes to play here in the first. They've been led by a massive 12 points from William Isakia.
Well, the stats to look at so far is that Shenley Brook End have gone 5 from 5, 100% from behind the three-point line.
Wow.
Looks like we could have a three-point shootout here.
We can see there on the highlights, Isakia's dropping in threes like they're going out of fashion.
Sands there with that beautiful smooth shot that he's got. I got to say, I really like the look of this kid. He looks to be a smooth player. And I really dig the kind of beyond board tennis kind of look he's got going on as well.
He's working it.
He's working it. And I also want to say as well, I really like the uniforms both these teams are wearing today.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't
Real
they?
nice.
Yeah. Shenley's is, I think I like, I shouldn't say, should I? I shouldn't say I've got a favourite. Shenley's is, it looks really good.
I really like it. It's got like a kind of the Miami Heat type of vibe to it.
Yeah. And the Bracknell one as well with the nice stripe.
Yeah. Good job to the kit designers for these two clubs.
Yeah. As we're back underway here, so Bracknell down 10. Romero Sands. Holmes kicks it back out. Amu Gottfried. Romero Sands for three. That shot doesn't fall. Shenley with another big rebound. As Luak just lays it in off the glass, increases the lead to 12. A real hot start here for Shenley. As Romero Sands off the glass, answers for Bracknell. That takes him to 6. Isakia, pass it inside, great pass over to Luak. And he's fouled, so he's going to head to the line. So that is going to be the second foul on Mohamed Sakine for Bracknell. As the first shot doesn't drop for Luak.
Shenley fans in fine voice here today. As are the Bracknell fans. There they go.
Right on cue. As a second free throw gets the friendly roll. Cube, and he's absolutely smothered by Shenley players. Amu Gottfried for three, that doesn't fall. Luak with another rebound.
Well, Neve did well to get himself out of trouble there. Big mismatch in size.
Isakia driving through traffic. Oh, that's a tough finish. He's got 14 so far. Cube for three. That's not going to fall. Isakia's got Barkauskas ahead of him. And it's just tapped out. Last touch Bracknell. So Shenley, end line ball.
Well, Sands did a good job of chasing him down there, and he obviously just got a slight fingertip to the ball.
And that's what you want to do as well. You don't want to give up easy baskets, knock it out, make the team have to reset, set up your play.
Actually, a great defensive play from Sands there.
Isakia driving the baseline, kicks it out to Barkauskas. Going inside, hangs in the air and drops it in. That gives him 11. Holmes setting things up for Bracknell. Romero Sands looks to hand it off. Holmes out to the three-point line, shots up, doesn't drop, offensive board. As Romero Sands powers his way to the basket, can't get it to fall, but this guy's working hard.
Certainly is. As you said, all conference first team. And this guy averages 13.3 rebounds a game too.
It's
as well as 15.8 points a game. So a walking double-double we have.
He's doing a really good job so far, as Bracknell now on team fouls for the rest of the quarter, just under 2 minutes to play. Aoife hits the second. And we've got Fred driving to the basket, and that will be a carry call. And Shenley doing a good job forcing the turnovers. Only committing one themselves. Luak hands it off. Marmo working past Holmes and will draw the foul. So that's going to send Ethan Marmo to the line. And that's going to be the first foul on Toby Holmes for Bracknell. So the first shot just rolls out. Just looking up here at the scoreboard, Adam, Bracknell in I'm not going to say foul trouble, but they've got a couple of players with 2 quick fouls early on. Well,
it's like I say, it's always going to be a high-octane game. So those guys that are on 2 fouls, maybe going to want to. Have we got either of them on the floor at the moment, or has the coach already sat them down? Because obviously they don't want to pick up any more silly little fouls with 1:30 left in the first.
Yeah, they've just headed to the bench. As Faris Touré and Fred Wabwa check in. Wabwa for 3. That doesn't fall. Oh, great putback. Isakia back to Marmo. Isakia gets it back in the corner, driving the baseline. Oh, great handoff to Barkauskas, who's fouled. So that is going to send Robertus Barkauskas to the line. And Shenley doing a good job here, with Bracknell being in foul trouble over team fouls. Anytime they drive to the basket and draw that call, they're going to head to the line.
Yeah, I mean, Bracknell are going to be all over Barkauskas, as we can see already. This guy's a real threat to him. He started the game well.
A 70% shooter from the line this season. He nails the first. And the second, and that's going to take Shenley to a 17-point lead here with just over a minute to play in the first. And we've got Fred, he's triple teamed, kicks it out to Romero Sands. 3's up, doesn't fall. And I like that move though from Amu Gottfried.
Yeah.
He's drawing the defenders. You've got Romero Sands out. It was a good look for him. Romero Sands stepping through underneath the basket, passes out, Cube driving.
Oh, what a
gets
move.
It to fall.
What a move. quick first step this young fella's got.
Barkowski's pass is nearly knocked down. Saved him by Ariga. And again, Shenley drawing the foul. As we can see, they're back on the replay. So Ariaga driving. The first shot's just short. And Ariaga, Adam, leading the team in assists per game, 5.6 so far this season and 2.2 steals. One of the smaller players on the court today as well.
Well, with the undersized guys there, just the kind of stats you want to see. Plenty of assists and plenty of steals.
There we go, right on cue, almost.
Yeah, almost got him.
Romero Sands, floater doesn't fall. Iqbal jumps up for the rebound. That's intercepted by Amu Gottfried. 7 seconds to go. 6. 4 seconds to shoot. Amu Gottfried driving to the basket. Runs into trouble. Tough shot over the backboard. Doesn't go. And that will do it for the end of the first quarter. Well, Shenley with a big 33-17 lead.
The bench is still looking at the referees there. They thought that Gottfried was fouled. He went for the kind of Larry Bird from behind the backboard type shot. But I think that the end of the quarter came just at the right time for Bracknell, just so that they can try and regroup a little bit. Yes, they're down by a bit, but Kaz, how many of these finals have we seen before where the score in the first quarter means nothing down the stretch of the game?
Exactly. It's you know, it can sometimes take a little while to settle into it, can't it? Obviously, Shenley with a very hot start. They've been on fire from 3. 6 of 6, 100% from 3, and 3 of 3 from 3 for Robertus Barkauskas and William Isakia.
So yeah, one of the big stats I wanted to mention as well in that first period is rebounds, Kaz. 16 versus 10. Now, if we look at the box score, we see that the guy that we were talking about earlier on already has 6 boards for the ball game. I'm just trying to find his line.
And welcome to everyone watching on YouTube. We've got a lot of people watching today. It's great to see the support. Make sure to stay tuned to the Basketball England YouTube channel all day, as we'll be bringing you the WEABL final after this one at 2 o'clock. And then 5:30 we'll have the EABL final as well. So make sure to like and subscribe. Follow the social media channels for updates throughout today.
So yeah, like I was saying, on the board, Eben Effer already has 7 rebounds.
7.
For Shenley Brook. Woo. I mean, this guy's long, he's like 6'8", and he averages he's averaged big numbers during the season, and that's going to be crucial. Picking off these rebounds and setting up the transition play.
Absolutely, he's working hard on the boards. As we're back underway for the second quarter as Barkauskas hands it over to Ariaga. Marmo driving, as it knocked away. Amu Gottfried comes up with that for Bracknell. Wabwai driving, he's doubled. This defensive pressure from Shenley Adams really working very well. As Barkowski's pass is just a bit too high.
Well, this seems to be their bread and butter. Get the rebound and get the ball down court quickly. They're a long team and they're a fast team as well. So they're definitely winning on the boards, as we just mentioned, but what they're able to then do is turn it into quick transition down the floor.
Yeah, and it's working very effectively for them.
But what Bracknell don't need to do is try and get into a shootout.
Yeah.
They just need to keep their heads together. Again, they've got some big guys. Get inside, chip away at it 2 at a time.
That's the thing, isn't it? Do what works for you.
Yeah.
What you've been doing all season long. Don't let the other team dictate how you should play. Keep playing your game.
Absolutely. Play your game. And I'm sure that Coach Gottfried was saying just that. Calm down, play your game, Let's just get back into this.
Romero Sands. Oh, great pass.
There you go, a little bit of patience like that. Tough move on the inside, draw the contact. Obviously we've seen it's a physical game already. Get yourself to the line.
Yep, do what Shenley did to you in the first.
Exactly.
And that's going to send Ture to the line for 2. And Fred Wabwa checking out. French Biltcliffe back in for Bracknell. And Ethan Ratcliffe in for Shenley. And Ture hits the second. And Ratcliffe immediately into the game, manages to finish through contact. That's what you want to see, isn't it, Adam? Off the bench straight away, grabbing a rebound, grabbing the offensive board, getting those second chance points, gets fouled, and he's going to head to the line in his first seconds of play.
Well, this is a big guy, Ratcliffe, 6'8", centre. Looking across his line, he averages 7.8 rebounds a game, 11.2 points, so another double-double type of player.
As gets the roll on that one to finish the 3-point play. Romero Sands from the free throw line, can't get it to fall. Arriaga driving, steps through, floaters up, doesn't go. What a move though, as Ratcliffe jumps in for the rebound. Can't finish. Gottfried pulls up. That one just spins down. Isakia in the corner, and he hits 4 of 4 from 3. He's got 17.
Big time players come up in big time games, Kaz, and this guy's sure doing that.
He's getting buckets. As Biltcliffe gets fouled on the shot, so he's going to the line for 2. So William Isakia, 17 points, 4 threes, 4 assists as well as a rebound. He's putting on a show today.
He certainly is, and we're talking about just doing you, and he's very much doing him right now.
And 1 of 2 from the line for Biltcliffe. Again, Ratcliffe jumping in for the rebound. Arriaga thought about the 3, hands it off to Marmo. Gets it back behind the arc, swings it round Marmo. And pass is just kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with Shenley. And ref Ingus Bankovic, I think they're just checking. It looks like the shot clock isn't showing, so I think they're just looking at that. And Shenley up to a 21-point lead here in the second quarter.
Well, I think that right now what Bracknell need is they need one of their scorers to get into some sort of rhythm, because at the moment Sands is leading the point scoring for them with 6 points, and of course you look at the other side, Isake is already on 17 points, and a guy like Gottfried with that nearly 30 points a game is probably feeling a little frustrated that he's not started hitting just yet.
I've just spotted in the crowd someone waving a Eric Arriaga cut-out mask.
Oh yeah,
it's I love it. I love it.
That's fan commitment. For, oh, I see it.
Got some great support in the crowd.
He's about 2 rows back, straight through the referee that's at the table at the moment. Yeah, there he is.
There we go. We can see it on the cam.
Yeah.
As we're going to have a timeout. So 30. They've just been readjusting the score on that. I think that's what they were just checking at the table as well. So a 39-19 lead here for Shenley. We got 7:49 to play in the first half. Now Shenley. So what they've done, Adam, they've taken the last three off Isakia and called it a long two. So that's, he's down to 16. That took the extra point off. So they reviewed that one. But you know, still 4 of 4 from behind the arc.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Well,
3 of 3.
Right,
he's on
okay.
16. Yeah.
Well, it'd be interesting to have a look at that shot if we can at some point. So it looked like a 3 to me, but. But as always, Kaz, we need to shout out the sponsors that are with us today. Wilson, the official ball supplier to this tournament. Sure Shot, Dynamic, and of course Basketball England for putting on such a great event as they always do. And I don't know about you, Kaz, but whenever I see one of these events coming up in the diary, I get excited.
Definitely, it's always so much fun, isn't it? It's like we say, loads of great youth talent on display today. These guys are under 19, and it's, you know, what an event Basketball England put on as well. They've got entertainment. We've got, you know, guys hyping up the crowd. There's always lots of stuff going on.
W8's in the house.
Yeah.
Great to see him here.
As we're back on court, and I think there's just a bit of discussion about what's going to happen when we're back on court. Is it sideline? Yep, they've said it's sideline.
It's good to see a few familiar faces in the crowd also. Cars I can see over there on the far right hand side in the familiar green tracksuit top. Mr. Nigel Lloyd.
Legend of the game.
One of the greatest of all time. Now, of course, the assistant coach of the Manchester Giants.
And that was a great stop by Bracknell, who managed to save it in. And 3's up, and that's good.
There you go.
Bill Cliff getting things started for Bracknell.
There you go.
Isakia passes out. Oh, step through, doesn't go, but who's there for the rebound? It's Ratcliffe.
Well, he was a lucky Ratcliffe there with the bounce out of the basket there. That was crazy. Someone's put some cling film over the ring.
And he's got 3 offensive boards already. Amu Gottfried. Romero Sands driving. And
Nice
that's a great move. And as well, the patience as well, because he goes over 2 players from Shenley.
Yeah.
Leads down to 15 now. Marmo looking for some help. It's stolen away. Arriaga gets it back, drives to the basket and draws the foul. And Bracknell having picked up the pace a little bit here in the second.
They're doing well to certainly break the momentum of Shenley. They certainly rattled them a little bit. 5 quick points there. And the turnover that Arriaga got back, and now he's at the line, obviously. But always good to kind of break that momentum up for a couple of minutes.
Definitely gives you that confidence as well, doesn't it? So 2 of 2 from the line for Arriaga. Bilcliffe. Ball's just going to come off Bracknell, so it'll be Shenley ball as we have a substitution. And Bwai Luak checking in for Shenley. Arriaga on to Marmo. To Ratcliffe. Oh, and a great pass to Luak. And there's going to be a foul on the floor. That is on Kieran Allen, his first for Bracknell. Isakia, he had space, steps through to the basket and pops in and out, draws the foul.
Once again, that rim not playing the game for Shenley. But a strong move to the basket there, and Isakia. Here's Sally. Now that was the third foul on Amu Gottfried.
And that's big, that's a big call.
So I would imagine, I can see a substitution coming actually. After Gottfried's notice. And I'm sure, yeah.
Yep, so Toby Holmes will be coming in. And you wonder if we might not see Amu Gottfried now, so maybe sometime in the third.
Quite possibly, there's still a lot of time in the half.
Holmes, is it around to Biltcliffe? Oh, great pass inside to Ramiro Sands. Back out. Collins for three. No good.
Oh,
Ramiro Sands
did really well to kind of catch that as he was landing.
Does that count as an assist?
Get the play, I think, kind of, yeah.
Ariaga. To Luak. Isakia for three. Doesn't drop, that's his first missed three of the game. And jump ball, but possession will go with Bracknell. Holmes. Ramiro Sands goes in for the jam, but it doesn't fall.
He's pretty insistent there was contact there going up for the dunk, but I think the referee saw that he was already up there.
Isakia driving baseline, and that will be an offensive foul call.
He knew it, he just put the ball straight down and went back.
Just pushed out with his hands.
But certainly that last play, Sands going strong to the basket. Now that's what I want to see. He thought about the three and then saw a lane and went for it. Now he thought that there was contact. I mean, if we can maybe see that one again after we just take a look at the offensive foul there.
Yeah,
the dunk just before that. He thought that there was contact. Now it's that situation where you're thinking, had the dunk gone down, nothing more said. Sometimes the natural reaction to a missed dunk is to go, he fouled me, he fouled me.
And we saw these guys like knocking down some dunks in the layup line, in the layup lines that became a dunk line.
Yeah. But it's like I say, Kaz, I talk about it all the time. When you've got big guys with that strength on the floor, don't always shoot the three. Go inside, use your power, use your strength, use your skills under the basket. You know, you can chip away at these leads by scoring 2-pointers, you know.
Yeah, you don't need to panic and automatically go to the three-point shot.
To trying to hang with the other team that are shooting well from behind the arc. But that's a good period, I felt, for Bracknell there.
Yeah, just a 10-9 quarter for Shenley. But Bracknell, you know, starting off quick early on. Been able to get some stops as well as we're back underway. So we've got 5:21 to play here in the second quarter. Biltcliffe going all the way. And can't get that to drop, but he gets his own rebound.
He did very well to get his own rebound.
Just a bit too strong on the pass out. So it'll be a backcourt violation, and Shenley get the ball back. Brown, great pass inside. It's just knocked away. Holmes. From the free throw line, that's good.
That's a pretty move, I like that.
There you go, like you said, I'm just chip into this. Just chip into this lead, it's down to 15.
Nice little mid-range jump shot there.
Arriaga for 3. That one's too strong. Marmo out to Luak. Got 4 seconds on the shot clock. Round to Brown. Arriaga needs to get something up here. And float is good at the buzzer.
What a move. What a great move there.
And great clock awareness.
Yeah, he knew exactly what he was doing there as he went in for the Trey Young type floater shot.
Bilcliffe powering his way to the basket. And draws the foul.
Put Sands on 12 points for the game and 3 rebounds and 3 assists, so good performance from him so far.
Yes, we'll have a quick substitution. That'll be Fred Webwire into the game as George Collins takes a seat for Bracknell. Bilcliffe's first shot's good. That takes him to 5. And 2 of 2 from the line, 6 points. As refs want to check something out again.
Looking at the scoreboard again, I wonder if something's happened up there, and because on the live stats that we've got, it's showing 45-28, and that's what it is on the scoreboard here at Bellevue.
I think it's the, looks to be the
Is it
time.
the shot clock?
I think it's the time they're resetting. Just, yeah, so if they've reset it, it's at 3:59. So yeah, 3:59 to play, a Shenley ball from the sideline. Marmo with the inbound. Pass out to Brown. Inside to Luak, who's fouled. And that's going to put Bracknell over the limit as well. Well, in fact, both teams, Shenley and Bracknell, both on 5 fouls.
Yeah.
With 3:54 to play. And that was the second on Bilcliffe.
But that was another nice pass in from Brown. Finding his guy in the middle under the basket.
Luak's second shot is short. Ramiro Sands with another rebound. Ramiro Sands kicks it down. Holmes. Ramiro Sands gets it back and drives to the basket. Finger roll. Oh, that's
that was
so
unlucky.
unlucky.
That was a great move, a little finger roll there. I was certain that one was going down. What a great move inside there.
We can just see it again there in the replay. Yeah, great move. He's got the height. Oh, it's just unlucky, you know, a slight bounce the other way.
One of the Shenley players stamps on the floor to rattle the basket, I think, on that one.
And Ramiro Sands leading the team so far in scoring. He's got 11.
Well, we talked about earlier on, Kaz, one of these guys needs to kind of step up on offense. And with Godfrey sat down at the moment in foul trouble, looks like it's going to have to be Sands that does just that.
Arriaga hands it off and again draws the foul. And he's so quick, able to get to the basket.
Yeah.
It can be hard as a defender to try and stop that when you've got a smaller player that is so quick. As it will have a timeout.
Well, yeah, one thing these tall 6'8", 6'9" guys hate. They hate these pesky point guards that are undersized at kind of 5'11", 6 feet, because they dribble so close to the ground. It's difficult for them to reach, but it's so much fun watching how quick these guys get to the basket. I've been really impressed with the movement of the point guard for Shenley so far. I think he's done a great job.
Yeah, Arriaga, and throughout the season, averaging 10.6 points, 5.6 assists, like we said, and 2.2 steals. Like you said, a smaller guard, able to make those passes, make the steals, and yeah, especially when you're dribbling so low to the ground.
Yeah.
So we got 3:24 to play in the first half. Make sure to stay tuned to the Basketball England YouTube channel all day long, as after this game at 2 o'clock, we've got the WEABL final between City of London Academy and Itchen College. So it'll be foul shots for Shenley when they come back on court. And Eric Arriaga at the line. Hits the first, he's got 6 to go along with his 5 assists. And make that 7. Increases the lead to 17.
There he is again, getting busy there, nearly intercepted that pass from French there.
Ramiro Sands. Out to Holmes, 3's up, in and out, no good, but Wabwa drives in for the rebound and puts it back in.
That's a great rebound from Wabwa there to get the put back.
And Bracknell, they've been doing a good job on the offensive boards.
Yeah.
They've just been unlucky in some of them that haven't gone back in.
Sure. They're gradually clawing their way back in.
Luak can't get the
I was about
shot
to say, by playing solid defense.
And Ratcliffe's fouled, so he's going to the line. And Ratcliffe, just 5 minutes of play, he's already got 5 rebounds. And first free throw doesn't go. Second one short, and Bracknell grabbed the rebound. Ramiro Sands comes up with it. Ramiro Sands goes to the basket. He's got that floater off the glass. He's got a great little floater finger roll as well. He's really good at getting around the basket. And leads down to 13. Arriaga hands it off. Brown's shot's no good. Wabwa over to Holmes. Holmes just loses it. So it'll be back with Shenley.
Well, I'm not sure whether both teams stayed here last night, Kaz, or travelled up this morning from London, but then I've had a long journey up this morning. So for the energy that's coming out of these guys right now, it's probably been an early start for both of them.
Definitely.
But you know what? I bet none of those guys slept a wink last night thinking about this game.
Yep, and they won't be feeling tired. They just want to keep going. Luak to the basket. And it's picked up by Ramiro Sands.
It looks like we can see some more teams entering the building. And some supporters. What I love about these finals like this, Kaz, is that the fans travel so well.
They do.
Whether they're from London or they're local, they always travel en masse to come and support their friends and their family. Fill the stands up here at Bellevue.
Make a lot of noise.
Make a lot of noise. And it all just adds to a great atmosphere for the players down there on the floor.
It does, and it definitely hypes them up, doesn't it? Where you've got people cheering for you. You've got here.
Of course
You've
you
got
do.
the, I don't know what you call them, bangy things.
Yeah, the clackers.
Yeah, and you've
And
got
of course, Arriaga just has to look out and he can see himself in the crowd.
As Ramiro Sands goes 1 of 2 from the line. He's leading the team in scoring with 14 points.
It's also great to see some of the influences in the house today, Kaz. I can see Dee's reels under the basket.
Oh, nice. We've seen
puts out great content.
And a big shout out to all the content makers out there doing a really great job highlighting British basketball. As Marmo's shot is good.
There's a highlight for you.
He's got 4. Ramiro Sands to Holmes. Onto Cube. And again, Bracknell heading back to the line. Yeah, there's some great people in the British basketball community doing loads of good work to highlight the talent that we've got, to highlight the players that we've got in this country.
Well, there is. We met a couple of them over the weekend over at the Manchester Basketball Centre. Made in Manny doing a great job highlighting the players around the Manchester area, but guys like Dees Reels, Everything Chris, these guys travel the length and breadth of the country covering these events.
Absolutely. Low-key Hoops putting out mixtapes for people.
Hoops. I think I just saw hooping and looting. Elliot's in the house.
Hey, if there's basketball about,
yeah.
Elliot's usually there.
Wabbai just saw some contact to the head there.
Looks like he's all right.
I think it was Ratcliffe. He's just checked he's okay.
We've got 1:14 to play, 51-36, Shenley lead. Marmo, great pass out to Brown for 3. And that's
what a
good.
Play. Well, what a play. For me, that was all about the great pass. He saw the guy open and Brown put down the perfect shot from the wing.
Shenley shooting a fantastic 8 of 11 from 3, 72%. Marmo, hand off to Ratcliffe, can't get it to drop. Hugh hands it off, and travel call, so ball will go back with Shenley. So 18 seconds to play, shot and game clock are the same. Arriaga. Out to Brown. Ratcliffe with 5 seconds. Ratcliffe going to the basket. Oh, and lays it in. Beautiful move. As Ramiro Sands will shoot it. And that will do it for the end of the first half. Shenley Brookend with a 56-36 point lead over Bracknell and Wokingham College. A huge 20-point lead for them as they head into half-time. And they have been led by William Isakia, who has 18 points. He's hit 4 threes, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And then for Bracknell, Ramiro Sands on 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists as well. What stood out to you so far, Adam?
Well, what stood out is the intensity of the play in transition, especially from Shenley, because they get down the floor so quick. They work hard under the basket. Bracknell had a really good little spell there in the second quarter and sort of clawed their way back into it a little bit by just calming down and playing the game that they wanted to play. Also, for me, a big highlight for Bracknell was that Sands really sort of came out of his shell as the half progressed and put in some great work. Now, what we're going to see in the second half at some point is Godfrey coming back on the floor. Now, a guy that averages 30 points a game in the league, he's going to be, not feeling too good about himself, getting with 3 fouls in the first half and only 4 points so far. So he's going to want to come out firing in the second half as soon as he gets back on the floor. But, other than that, it's been a really entertaining game. I'm kind of surprised that it's a 20-point deficit because both teams playing hard. But I'm certainly looking forward to a high-octane second half.
I'm sure it will be, as you can see some of the highlights there in Isakia, who went 4 of 4 from 3 early on. And he's been leading the way for Shenley, and some great play as well from Arriaga, with 7 points, 5 assists as well. And Barkauskas adding in 13. So we are going to take a quick break for half-time. We'll be back with you in around 6 minutes' time. Welcome back to the National Basketball Performance Centre here in Manchester. We're getting ready for the second half of the CBL Finals between Shenley Brookend and Bracknell and Wokingham College. Now, Shenley with a 56-36 point lead here as we head into the third, Adam. They've been on fire from three today.
They really have, yeah. There's a lot of work for Bracknell to do to get back into this one, but if they come out and have another spell like they had in that at the end of the in the middle of the second quarter, you know, there's every chance that they're going to get back into this one. But I'm looking forward to this. I think Martin Gottfried will have spelled out exactly what needs to happen for his guys, and I'd say maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 minutes into the third quarter, we'll see his son back out on the floor.
Hey, no, we're going to see him starting off.
Is he starting?
Yes,
he certainly is.
In the starting lineup.
He's on the floor.
With 3 fouls, 4 points in the game so far. He's a player that can go off, can't he? We've seen this guy. So back underway, Arriaga for Shenley. Barkauskas loses it, it's knocked away and Biltcliffe comes up with it. Biltcliffe hangs, can't get it to drop, but he's going to go to the free throw line. And that's a quick foul on Shenley. And Biltcliffe coming into this game averaging 18 points in the regular season, 6.3 defensive rebounds at 1.8 offensive. You know, he's been big for this team throughout the season. That cuts the lead to 19. Barkauskas. And that is knocked out. Going to stay with Shenley though, but good job from Bracknell getting their hands on the ball, knocking it out early on.
Yeah, I mean, both teams played some really good defense in the first half. And I don't want to start talking cliches, Kaz, but you know what defense does?
Defense wins championships.
Defense wins championships.
As Issa Keir lays it in for his 21st points of the game. And Gottfried spins, hangs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's ready. Beautiful move inside, a bit of hang time. Perfect shot.
Arriaga swings it round. And Issa Keir, he can't be stopped. He's got 23. Ramiro Sanz, he was big for the first half in Bracknell. Great pass inside. And just off the fingertips of Shenley, so going to stay with Bracknell. And we've got Gottfried driving to the basket. Can't get that to fall, that was unlucky. And a great handoff as Shenley increase the lead, 62-39. They're out to a hot start here in the third. Holmes stepping through to the basket, tough move. I mean, he comes up against Luak, who is a...
Well, it's 6'8", you don't want to be coming up against him, do you?
Luak, great pass inside. And Aoife lays it in. And Gottfried. Can't get that to fall. Issa Keir back to Arriaga. Luak inside. He's doubled, needs some help, it's tipped. Ramiro Sanz manages to steal it away. Great pass over to Gottfried, who lays it in. And Gottfried with 4 points here in the second half. And baseline jumpers good for Aoife. Bracknell want a timeout. 66-41.
Well, Shenley have come out firing in that quarter for sure, and what they've been relying on again is their big guys. And there's definitely a bit of a height mismatch out there. They've got two guys out there that are 6'7", 6'8". And
they're taking advantage of it.
They're very, very much taking advantage of it. So Bracknell needs to find an answer to that.
Bracknell have done a good job driving inside to the basket. They're able, you know, you've obviously got big guys that come up against, but if you've got quicker little guys, you want to try and do that. If that's been working for you. So they've got 22 points in the paint. Oh, well, in fact, both teams 22 points in the paint.
Yeah.
It's just it's hard when you come up against a team that are shooting 75% from the three-point line.
Yeah.
9 of 12 for Shenley, and just one made three for Bracknell so far in the game.
Well, I mean, Isaki, he's been the guy all game. 23 points.
8 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, he's having himself a ball game.
So we go again, just over 7 on the clock here at third.
So we've got Frid. Bracknell need to make a bit of a run here. He's off to Holmes. He's got Arriaga on him. And a cube hangs, gets him to fall. Arriaga to Issa Kia. Oh, his pass was intercepted. And Amu Gottfried coming back on the attack for Bracknell. Spins baseline, drives, hangs, and he's done a great job of that so far in this third quarter, Adam.
He really has.
The move to the basket, he's got 6 quick points. Takes him to 10. Arriaga pass is a bit too strong, going to go out of bounds. So Bracknell with a chance here to go into the lead. 66-45, Shenley lead. Oh, great drive to the basket. Sakine banks it in off the glass. Cuts the lead to 19.
Well, Sakine and Sands are going to have to go head to the head with the bigs, and Shenley is once again.
And Aoife there
Aoife gets to the basket and just drops it in.
7 points, 9 rebounds for him. Amu Gottfried. It's going to be a foul on the floor. And that is foul number 3 on Issa Kia for Shenley.
So will Issa Kia sit down for a few minutes? Or they're going to leave him out there?
Looks like he's going to be left out there. No, we've got a substitution coming in.
Yeah, good decision from the coaches.
Ethan Marmo checks in. And Issa Kia heading to the bench. He's got 23 points, 5 assists.
And to a guy who's scoring like that, this is going to really get to him, because he wants to stay out there, he wants to stay in his rhythm.
Yeah.
And he's certainly not going to want to have to sit down for the next sort of 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, I mean, he's played 17 minutes so far. Barkauskas drive into the basket.
Oh, lucky. Great handoff from Arriaga there.
And Amu Gottfried against Marmo. Can't get it to fall. Arriaga picks up the rebound. Powers down the court. And steps through. He draws the foul. And I love the confidence of Arriaga there, driving into much bigger players than him.
Well, I mean, he was so quick down the floor there. I think he realised that he was pretty much on his own, so his only choice was to carry on going. And he did the right thing. He attacked the basket, drew the contact, and here he is at the foul line. It's a smart move. One thing I always say to my team when I'm coaching is, if you've got a drive, take it, because 9 times out of 10, someone's going to make contact with you. So get those free throws, and of course, if it goes in, 3-point play.
Exactly, and that takes Shenley up to 70. Really pulling away here in the third. 3 doesn't fall. And it's stolen away by Marmo. Arriaga, Marmo lays it in.
I wondered if we were going to see the first dunk of the day there.
Ramiro stands on the baseline, spins against Barkauskas. Can't get it to fall. And Ramiro stands, he's been big for Bracknell.
He has.
14 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. It's just, he's had some really good looks, just unfortunately they haven't dropped. Sometimes that just happens.
Yeah.
As Arriaga again drives to the basket and draws the foul.
And sometimes what happens if one of your main rotation end up in foul trouble and sitting for a long time, it sort of messes up the momentum of the guys that have been out there. So it's almost like you've got to kind of reset and get used to playing how you play with that guy back in the ball game.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very good point. It's Barkauskas for 3. That one doesn't fall. Travel call on Bracknell, so ball's back with Shenley. Three and a half minutes to play here in the third. Shenley have really increased their lead coming out of half-time. Marmo in the corner for 3. That one's too strong, and it's knocked out. So it'll be Shenley ball, and they get to reset. Luak, swings to Arriaga in the corner. 3's good. That's the 10th 3 of the game for Shenley.
Now, how do you answer that?
With that beautiful shot from Romero Sands. Arriaga hands it out. Barkauskas down to Marmo. And it's stolen away. Collins going one-on-one.
Well, that was a great steal.
That's his first points of the game. Barkauskas to the basket. That's a tough move coming up against Romero Sands. And Romero Sands again just on a quick back-to-back baskets for him.
Oh, great move from Gottfried there. Okay, this is interesting. It hit the top of the backboard and then dropped in. Is it going to count? Well, that was a lightning quick turnover there. Gottfried was on the hunt, grabbed the ball, went to the basket.
And then draws the foul from Barkauskas that puts him on 4.
So a big play there from Myers Gottfried. And he sends himself to the line as well to shoot.
Finishes the 3-point play. I mean, that's a difficult / impossible shot to make, and he did it. Myers Gottfried has been big here in the third quarter, obviously having to sit early on with those 3 early fouls. Sakeen's 3's up and hits! And Sakeen with a big 3 for Bracknell. That's going to cut the lead to 18 as we'll have a timeout. And Mohamed Sakeen, 8 points in the game. 3 rebounds. That big 3, is that a bit of a momentum changer for Bracknell?
Well, I'd say so, yeah. I mean, the timeout's been called, obviously, to try and stop that momentum for Bracknell. But a great shot there, and we can get another look at the shot there. He had a lot of time, set himself well. Perfect shot.
And Bracknell taking this quarter 23-21 so far, so outscoring Shenley. And, you know, a lot of that behind Myers and Gottfried. 4 points in the first half. Having to go to the bench with foul trouble, 13 now.
Yeah, we expected him to come out firing. I mean, no one's going to be more disappointed than him sitting down. He's obviously a huge part of the plan, and had to sit for much longer than he wanted to, but we kind of figured that he'd come out firing, and he has done just that. A couple of great baskets for him.
He's shown exactly what he can do. The MVP of Group C, made the all-conference first team. He'll be representing England at the Under-18 Four Nations tournament in Cardiff in April. And also, he went for 74 points in an Under-18s game for Bracknell Cobras last year.
I believe so. I mean, wow, that's got to be some sort of record, surely.
You've got to think so.
Yeah.
As we're back underway here at Shenley Ball, and ball is
over it, hit the referees right in front of us.
Hit the ref, hit into our cameras.
Ralston, the camera guy, nearly took a fall too,
He's
but
still
we're all
standing.
okay.
Aga inside, and it's picked off by Ramiro Sands. Cube driving the baseline. Oh, he's blocked! Luak says, get it out of here! As Ramiro Sands picks it up and puts it back in.
A huge block there.
And a chance of defense from the Bracknell fans as Brown looks to answer, and he does.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game, both big shots.
Just under a minute to play in the third.
Well, it's a carry call.
Ref Ingus just explaining that. So 46.7 to go in the third. Brown inside to Luak. Oh, great handoff, but it's just a bit too strong.
Unlucky. There's a beautiful little pass there from Luak.
Gottfried stepping through to the basket, tough move.
Another block there.
As Brown manages to, he's going to step out of bounds.
Yeah, it's good pressure defense from the Cube there. He was right on him straight away. Managed to keep his hands out.
And that's a good job.
Forces the turnover. Really good play from Nakib there.
Yeah, from Bracknell. So they miss a shot, but then put the pressure on defensively, and that's really good, like you say. Collins fires from 3. That one's too short. Cube comes up with it. And
he's working hard there.
He is.
Hustling away.
And it's going to be end-line Bracknell ball with a fresh 14. The Shenley crowd don't like that one.
Yeah, Shenley don't like it at all.
Ramiro Sands, Samu Gottfried, and
they like that though.
You can see this link up between Ramiro Sands and Amu Gottfried that we didn't maybe get to see as much in the first half.
Yeah, they look to be a 1-2 punch.
So 18 seconds left in the third. Ariaga. And draws the foul.
Collins knew straight away there that whistle was going to go.
Bracknell having done a better job this quarter with the foul. So 8 seconds. Brown loses control. Amu Gottfried lays it in. And that's another big bucket from Amu Gottfried. It takes him to 15 points, 11 points in this quarter.
Well, Gottfried definitely making up for missed time in that quarter. Still in the game, 17 points.
Yeah, and Bracknell outscoring Shenley by 2 in that quarter, 25-24. They've come out of half-time, they've kind of looked at what they need to do and been able to adjust, but you know, one more quarter to go, 17 points, it's a tough task, but it's not by any means.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing is, when does Isakaya come back on the floor?
So 3 fouls, you wonder if he can start the 4th? If he, you know, if he's to pick up a quick one, maybe sit him, but I would get him out there.
I'd get him out there too. I think if he goes out there and commits one early, then pull him out for a minute, but certainly for trying to stretch that lead out a little bit, you want to get your best scorer back out there, because he was on fire in that first half, still leading the way with 23 points. But Romero Sanz clipping at his heels with 20 points. He's had a great game, and I think, like you said earlier, Kaz, him and Gottfried together seems to be a 1-2 combination that you need out on the floor together.
Yeah, it's been working very well for them that third quarter.
Yeah, Sanz has the height advantage, so he's out there getting the rebounds. And a nice shot there of Martin Gottfried and his son having a little chat.
And it's going to be Bracknell ball to start things off. Both teams eager to get back on court. And we do see Isakaya back into the game. Gottfried with the ball to start things off in the 4th. We've got 10 minutes more to play. Collins, great handoff, and Romero Sanz picks up where he left off, leads down to 15.
Simple, fundamental basketball.
Marmot stolen away by Romero Sanz. Gottfried spins, drives to the basket, can't get it to drop, really unlucky, gets his own rebound. Bracknell can reset. 6 seconds, Biltcliffe, 3 seconds, pulls up, that's a tough move. And Isakaya comes up with it for Shenley. Bracknell doing all the hard work, just not getting the ball to drop on that possession. Arriaga drives to the basket, draws the foul, is going to head to the line, and he's been doing that so much throughout today's game. He's got 12 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds.
Yeah, he's been huge for sure, and once again he goes hard to the basket, finds himself at the foul line. Him and Iqbal having a little chat there. I think Iqbal was saying, hey, pass it off to me, I'll finish it.
And Ratcliffe dives in for the rebound. Can't finish the putback, but that'll be a jump ball call. And it's going to stay with Shenley. Iqbal. Isakaya for 3. Oh, it doesn't drop. Ratcliffe again dives in for the rebound and puts it back in.
Strong move from Ratcliffe there.
That's his 5th offensive rebound. And Gottfried driving to the basket. Count it, and the foul.
That's a big play. You heard the contact. Gottfried refusing to go down without a fight.
He's not going away.
Big-time players step up in big-time games, Kaz, and seemingly that's what he's doing.
They definitely do. He's making up for the lost time in the second quarter. And we're going to see Fred Wabwa check in for Bracknell. Gottfried can't finish the free throw. 16-point lead for Shenley. Iqbal, oh, great move to the basket. And he finishes and draws the foul. Dio Iqbal at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. finishes. So leads back up to 19 for Shenley. Every time Bracknell try and cut into it, Shenley just pull away.
Well, you've got to admire them for doing that as well, because it's easy for you to take your eye off the ball when there's a team coming at you like Bracknell are doing right now.
Yeah, they've been able to stay very composed, keep playing, not get rattled by the fact the lead was cut. Arriaga out to Marmo for 3. And that's good! Shenley on absolute fire from three-point range today, 12 of 18. Mahmoud Gottfried steps through to the basket and in off the glass. Arriaga, great handoff to Ratcliffe. Mahmoud Gottfried pulls up for 3. That one's too short. Arriaga grabs the rebound. And that's picked off. Wabwa over to Mahmoud Gottfried, going against Marmo. Spins and...
Oh, good putback.
Oh, great move from Wabwa with the offensive board.
Bracknell not going away, Kaz.
Not at all, not at all. It's a 20-point lead, but they're still going. That'll be the second foul on Marmo. Now, make sure to stay tuned to the Basketball England YouTube channel all day, because after this game, we've got the WEABL final coming up. And at 5:30, we'll have the EABL final as Mahmoud Gottfried finishes with a reverse. He's got 21. Arriaga gets it over the line and he'll just lose control. So ball goes back with Bracknell. Mahmoud Gottfried for 3. That one doesn't fall. Marmo hands it off to Isakia. Isakia kicks it down. 3 short. And Isakia, he's making those smart passes, Adam. Like, he's driving to the basket, drawing the double team, and then he's kicking the ball out as well. He's not forcing anything.
Really intelligent player.
Iqbal's first rolls out. And second's good. And we'll have a substitution. Why Luak checking back in. Ethan Ratcliffe heading to the bench, and Ratcliffe's been huge on the offensive boards for Shenley in this game. Ramiro Sands kicks it out to Mahmoud Gottfried. Back to Ramiro Sands. Ramiro Sands. Mahmoud Gottfried with the reverse. He's done that a couple of times. He's got 23.
Bracknell, I've got to say, I kind of agree with Martin Gottfried there. He's still talking to Ingus about that one. I felt that he did get some contact there.
As Isakia goes all the way and finishes with a tough move to the basket. Leading all scorers with 25. He's been incredibly efficient in the game so far, shooting 8 of 11, 9 of 12, sorry, from the field. This could be we've got a jump ball.
Looks like it's going to stay with Bracknell.
Oh, Shenley ball is the call. Arriaga. And just like you said, you can see how low this guy can keep the dribble to the ground.
Yeah.
Makes him really tough to defend against. Marmo on the baseline, kicks it out. Last touch, Bracknell's going to stay with Shenley. And Fidel Iboa checking in.
Well, for
Josh
me,
and Cube going to the bench for Bracknell.
For me, Isake has obviously been outstanding, but Arriaga has also had a great game. Nice fake from Gottfried.
Moon Gottfried as well, finishing through contacts again and going back to the free throw line. This is a man on a mission.
Well, look at that, 27 points now. Unless they've already added it on.
Nope, 27.
27 points, and to think that at half-time he was on 4 points.
Make that 28. Luak. Doesn't fall. Ramiro Sanz with another rebound. Ramiro Sanz hands it off to Moon Gottfried. And last touch, Bracknell. And Roberto Sparkauskas back in the game for Shenley. Arriaga, great pass off to Isakia, over to Luak. Luak stepping through to the basket and lays it in. Three's no good for Bracknell. Arriaga pulls the rebound down. He's got 6 rebounds, 10 assists and 13 points in the game so far. A real all-round player. He's been a great facilitator all game. Marmo. And draws the foul. And the ball movement from Shenley, Adam, has been really impressive so far.
Some nice passing there from Shenley. Like you say, Arriaga, he's really done he's done, for me, the perfect point guard job. He's distributed, he's scored, he's moved the ball around. Amazing performance by him. And if you're starting to sort of huddle together names for potential MVPs, I'd say that he would definitely be in my mix.
Definitely in the conversation. He's also drawn 9 fouls, which, you know, that's...
And you can only do that if you're working hard.
Exactly. He's been driving to the basket, going against guys that are much bigger than him, showing no fear. So we got 4:26 to play. 96-78, Shenley lead. Now, it's not over. Bracknell can make a run here.
It's not. I mean, Bracknell, if they can get another one of these little runs in. The crowd in here is getting bigger and bigger.
It's getting louder and louder.
Louder and louder.
As we're getting ready.
We know what it's like to commentate with these Bellevue crowds. Sometimes by the time you get home, you've lost your voice from shouting, and that's just trying to hear each other.
So 4:26 left to play. After this game, we'll be bringing you the WEABL final between Kohler and Itchen at 2 o'clock. We're back on the floor. Amu Gottfried. Biltcliffe for 3. Spins out. Rebound, Bracknell.
But again, if Bracknell doing well on the offensive boards there to try and keep the ball in their hands.
Yeah.
Great rebound.
Winning the battle of the boards offensively, 21-16.
Sakine drew some contact, so he's going to go to the line.
And that'll be foul number 3 on Luak for Shenley. So Sakine at the line. First one just pops out. Second one rolls out as well. Barkauskas jumps up for the rebound. And drawing the foul as well. So that puts Shenley at the line. And that is the 4th foul on Ramiro Sanz. So Barkauskas be shooting 2 for Shenley. First one doesn't go. Barkowski's 15 points in the game so far. He was the MVP of Group A and made the all-conference first team. He goes 1 of 2 from the line. Just over 4 minutes to play. Amu Gottfried spins, works his way to the basket. Knocked out. We're going to stay with Bracknell. Amu Gottfried turns and fires. Barkowski saves it in. Volleyball tips it over to Marmo. And that'll be a jump ball. So ball is back with Bracknell. And the very loud Shenley crowd.
Biltcliffe took a bit of a blow there by the looks of it.
It'll be a sideline Bracknell. Biltcliffe driving to the basket. Arriaga picks it up. And you see there, Marmo just saying, slow it down, down. There's no need to rush. They've got a very comfortable lead here. Luak. He's called for the travel.
Yeah, I think that for Shenley now, they want to be thinking about just making every possession last as long as it can. Knock as much time off that clock as possible. Whereas for Bracknell, if they're going to make a move, it's going to have to be now.
Yeah, just under 3.5 minutes to play. Sakine driving to the basket, great move and finish. Arriaga's fouled again on the floor, but Bracknell on team fouls. In fact, both teams on team fouls for this quarter, so anything now is going to send both of them to the line. And that's a third on Biltcliffe.
I think that Bracknell, what they're going to have to do is try and make a lot of stops and keep sending Shenley to the free throw line and hope that they miss.
Arriaga, 14 points, along with 6 rebounds and 11 assists. Doing a bit of everything today.
I think that makes him our first double-double of the day.
Yeah, it does. Sakia. Barkowski to Luak. And Biltcliffe steals it away. Collins. Tough shot, can't get it to fall. Sakine jumps in for the rebound and draws the foul. And what you've got to credit this Bracknell team with, Adam, they have not stopped fighting all game.
You know what? They've played like warriors, every last one of them. They've put in a great performance. This is one of those games where sometimes the lead doesn't always reflect the effort, but this Bracknell team can sure be proud of themselves today. I know that it's not what you want to hear. Potentially, if that's going to be a loss for them, but I mean, Myers Godfrey, what a game for him.
Definitely.
You kind of wonder, had he not been in foul trouble, would this be a closer game than it is right now?
And that last foul was on Marmo, and that's his 5th, so he's out of the game for the last 2:35, as the lead's down to 17 for Shenley. Sakia driving through traffic, hands it off. It's picked up by Wabwire. He's going all the way, hangs in the air, doesn't get that to drop, but Sakine's there for the rebound. He's been doing a great job on the boards for Bracknell.
Basket count, or had the foul already been called?
I think they called it just before.
Yeah, Sakine's going to shoot 2 by the looks of it. See Martin Gottfried looking up at the clock there. Certainly a lot to be proud of for him and his team.
I'm sure this won't be the last we see of a lot of these players on this team.
I think we're going to see a lot of these guys. A lot of bright futures out there for sure for both teams.
Luak pulls down the rebound. Ariaga passes that to Luak, out to Isakia, fakes a three, sidesteps, steps through. Shot doesn't go. Wabwa powering down the court.
Great hustle. Full court press coming in from Bracknell now. Force another turnover.
It works. Ramiro Sands going against Isakia. Kicks it out. Wabwa for three. Doesn't go. Rebound Amu Gottfried. And that three's good. Toby Holmes with a big three for Bracknell. That cuts it to 14.
Time out. Shenley. I think that's about all they could do to try and break the momentum there, because Bracknell definitely making a run.
Yeah, they are with just 1 of 21 to go. That cuts the lead. Sorry, that's a 98-87, so that cuts the lead to 11 after that three.
That's the slimmest lead of the game so far.
We can see here, Ramiro Sands kicks it out. Wabwa's three's up. And great job from Bracknell to get the rebound and kick it out.
Well, Bracknell have been really good on the offensive rebounds all game.
Holmes just almost picks it up, scoops it up,
Yeah.
bangs in the three.
Bracknell actually out rebounding.
Now, both teams back on court. We've got 1:21 to play, so an 11-point lead for Shenley.
It might get loud.
I think it might do. Now, Shenley have the ball, and both teams are on 5 fouls. So both teams on team fouls for the rest of the quarter. Isakia stepping through all the way. He gets blocked.
Coast to coast, and it was like a clean block.
So Bracknell with a great defensive possession there. And they'll need to get a score on this one. Amu Gottfried. Hands it off to Ramiro Sands. Ramiro Sands for three. That's no good. Barkauskas. Over to Ariaga. I think got a foul away from the ball.
Well, it looked like something was going on under the basket, because the play was right in front of us, and there's certainly nothing here. Referee Bankovic has gone over to the table to see what's happened.
So we got an 11-point game here with 47 seconds to play.
Huge ovation there for the substitution coming in.
And Chomi Amoa into the game for the first time. Why Luak heading to the bench.
Plummer also getting his first minutes of the game.
Markowskis on the inbound. Ariaga's doubled, it's knocked out, gonna stay with Shenley. Bracknell putting the pressure on defensively here. Ariaga. Driving, pulls up from the free throw line. It's not gonna drop. Picked up by Bracknell. Ramiro Sands, we've got just under 30 seconds to play. Ramiro Sands, and he's blocked. Kicks it out. Wabwa for three. That one's good.
That's a big shot.
8-point lead. And that'll be a foul call on Ramiro Sands as he went in for the steal. And that's a great block from Amahoa, who in his first few seconds on the floor grabs a rebound and then blocks it at the other end.
High drama here at the end of this one.
So that is the 5th foul as well on Ramiro Sanz. That's a big call. He's been huge for Bracknell. So he's heading to the bench with 22 points, 7 rebounds and 7 assists. And Shenley, Robertus Bakauskas heading to the bench after a great game. And in comes Mele Kawabe. First shot doesn't drop. Second no good. Amu Gottfried chasing down the rebound. Got 16 seconds. Need to get something up quickly here. Amu Gottfried pulls up for 3 and he's fouled. So he's going to head to the line.
To shoot 3. Well, it looked to me like he was behind the arc when the shot went up.
It did, yeah.
No, the referees have said 2 shots.
First one doesn't drop. Second's good.
No, he is getting 3.
So it's a 7-point game. We got 10.3 when the ball's live.
Yeah.
And we've got Gottfried, intentionally misses the free throw.
Yeah, I saw what he was trying to do there.
Arriaga with 5 seconds. He's just going to dribble it.
It didn't work, but here goes Gottfried for one last move. Doesn't go.
And that will do it. 98 to 91. Shenley Brookend are your CBL champions over the Bracknell and Wokingham College. You can see what that means to them, Adam. They are going wild on the floor.
Well, it's their first trip to a finals.
And what a way to finish it.
What a way to finish it, indeed.
They've been led by William Isakia, 25 points, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. He shot 64% from the floor. He had 4 threes. Robertus Berkauskas, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And Eric Arriaga, 14 points, 6 rebounds and 11 assists as well. Huge games from them. And massive credit to Bracknell. Yeah,
Bracknell were outstanding at the end of the game there. They really started to put the pressure on. A couple of huge performances. Ramiro Sanz, 22 points, 8 rebounds and 8 assists. Incredible game for him. Myers Gottfried, 27 points, 5 rebounds and 5 assists. So Bracknell, when you're watching this back, hold your heads up high, fellas, you'll be back. You did a superb job there. And to Coach Martin Gottfried, what a great team that you've got. But unfortunately in these finals, cards, there always has to be a team that comes first and second. Congratulations to Shenley Brookend.
Yeah, they came out absolutely firing. They hit 12 of 19 from 3-point range, 63%, a massively impressive performance from them, and a real all-round team performance. So huge congratulations to them as we wait for the MVP to be announced and the trophy presentations.
Yeah, we'll get the coach over.
And we'll try to bring you some courtside interviews with the winning coach and MVP shortly. So what a great start to today's Academy Finals, the CBL Final. Shenley Brookend taking the win at 98 to 91, sorry. And coming up after this game at 2 o'clock, we've got the WEABL Finals. And that will be between the City of London Academy and Itchen College. City of London Academy, the reigning champions, and Itchen looking to cause an upset. The 4th seed having already knocked off the 1 and 2 seeds. So stay tuned to the Basketball England YouTube channel for that one. And make sure to like and subscribe. Stay tuned to all the social media channels. They'll be showing highlights throughout the day. All the updates that you need.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of highlights from all the social media guys that are here today. I'm sure Instagram and TikTok are going to be live with British basketball all day today.
Yep, stay tuned to yeah, you're going to see a lot of clips from today's game. We've seen some big plays already. I'm sure we're going to see a Boo Gottfried's wild off the top of the backboard dropping in shot as well. As we get ready for the trophy presentations, we'd just like to thank all our sponsors today. Thank you to Sure Shot, to Wilson, and Basketball England Dynamic as well. Basketball England is always putting on a great showcase. And they've done a really good job in today's tournament. We've got a huge packed crowd here at the National Basketball Performance Centre, and we can see that on our right-hand side, the Shenley Brook End fans. With their signs, with their flags, they've been making noise all day, supporting their team. They've had a long journey up here, and I'm sure they're going to have a pretty sweet journey on the way back home after this win. And Shenley, led by Coach of the Year in Group A, Billy Beddoe. He's done a fantastic job all season long. We'll try bring you an interview with him very shortly. See there, just watching back some of the highlights. William Isakia, he was on fire from three. Ramiro Sanz, again, a real big part of this Bracknell team.
Yeah, I mean, there was four guys that were really crucial for their teams. There's Sanz and Gottfried eventually when he got into the game for Bracknell. But Arriaga and Isakia were outstanding for Shenley. Plenty of highlights in that game. And here's captain Ramiro Sanz picking up his runner-up medal. He had a great game. Great to see Jamel Anderson out there presenting the medals. It's never an easy walk for these young fellas when they know that they've come second. But hey, you will be back, guys. Plenty of time.
And as we said, absolute credit to them. They did not stop fighting throughout the game.
Yeah.
Went down, just kept going, and it's a tough experience, isn't it? But it's also a really good experience to be in a finals like this, to be in an atmosphere like this.
That support. They travel with a lot of fans today.
Arriaga with 11 assists in the game. Really, really impressive young guard, playing nearly the full game as well, 38.5 minutes.
Yeah, for me, he was the difference in a lot of ways. Great, just did everything that you want a point guard to do. Great performance.
Now, we're going to have to talk MVP, Adam. It's definitely a couple of players in contention for this.
Well, I mean, there's two guys that you've got to be looking at, Arriaga and Isakaya. Now, personally, I give it to both of them. A joint MVP.
It's a tough call to make, isn't it? If we're looking at an index, Isakaya had 23.
Yeah.
Arriaga and Barkauskas on 17, along with Aoife, 17 as well. And Aoife doing a really good job, 7 points, 11 rebounds as well. MVP, William Isakaya. What a game he's had. A well-deserved MVP for him. A huge 25 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. 4 made threes. He had 4 straight threes as well before he missed his first one. And this is definitely a young guy to watch.
I would say so.
It's going to be very exciting to see where his career takes him. And the Shenley Brook End are your CBL champions. Congratulations to them at 98-91 over Bracknell and Wokingham College. And we're going to bring you an interview with them very shortly. Adam will just go and grab one of the coaches and players just to get their thoughts on the game. So make sure to stick around on the Basketball England YouTube channel. That's our first game of the day, but we'll be bringing you the WEABL final at 2 o'clock between Kohler and Itchen College. And then at 5:30, we'll have the EABL final between Myerscough College and Barking Abbey. So 2 more great games of basketball still to come today. They've set the tone early on here, so make sure to stick around. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Basketball England YouTube channel. Follow on social media. We'll be keeping you updated and providing highlights throughout today's games. So we're just going to go courtside with Adam Masters and Coach Billy Beddoe from Shenley to talk about today's game.
Well, Coach, huge congratulations. First appearance at this event for you guys. You feeling it?
Yeah, absolutely. The boys are all absolutely buzzing. You can hear from my voice as well. It's nearly gone.
You guys travelled so well. I mean, did you come up this morning or last night?
We came up last night.
I was going to say, that's a long journey for you guys to do.
The school put on a fan bus for 70 people to come and watch. Some of the boys have been to the school since year 7.
Incredible.
So all their friends wanted to come and watch and support them.
That's amazing. Well, I mean, you guys came out fine from the start. There was 2 guys for me. There was your point guard, Eric, was just unbelievable from start. I mean, that is normal game, scoring a little bit but distributing. Yeah. And then obviously William was outstanding too. He was on fire in the first half from behind the arc.
100%. Do you know what? Like, we knew we were going to get zoned the whole game. We knew we'd have the capability to shoot it pretty well, and luckily we did early on, and I think that gave us confidence. And Eric, I can't credit him enough. Like, he doesn't lose the ball very often in full court, so any kind of press break is, hey, let's get the ball to Eric and then get out of the way, please.
Yeah, he doesn't stop working, does he? Everything you want from a point guard. Sure. So, I mean, what was interesting is that obviously one of the big threats for them was going to be Gottfried. Now, he got in foul trouble early on. Was part of your game plan to put pressure on him in the first half, being the scorer that he is?
For sure. He's a hell of a player. He takes kind of whatever shots he wants to as well, so we knew that we had to key on him. And that's credit to them as well. Like, we put the scout together for them and they delivered it on the floor. They've worked really hard to learn all of that as well. So it's a professional performance from them until the end when we made it exciting.
Well, I mean, I was going to say, it looked like you had it, and then it ended up as what, a 7-8 point game. Did you feel any little bits of nerves there at the end of the game?
I'm going to lie and say no. But there were 70 people watching. We thought, let's make it close so it can be enjoyable at least.
Good answer.
Thank
well,
you.
congratulations, coach. Your team was amazing.
Thank
really
you
enjoyed
much.
it. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you,
Enjoy
guys.
it.